Welcome, welcome, welcome. My apologies for the silent pre-roll. I had that moment of realization about 15 seconds before I was supposed to hit the live button that, yeah, there wasn't music for the pre-roll. So one of the things on my to-do list at some point is to figure that out, at least in a more, and not just in a one-off sort of sense, but a more permanent sort of solution. So that's on my to-do list now. In any case, I know you can hear me, but let's see if we can add in letting y'all see me. Welcome on in. So we're starting on this screen for a moment just because I don't want to wind up in window on the game because there's like a countdown timer, which I know I could just reset the darn thing, but the the one issue that I've run into with Antichamber thus far is that it sometimes likes to crash on me. In particular, if I'm doing anything involving the video settings or restarting it. Excuse me, and sorry for punching the mic. So, in any case, welcome on. Let's see, who do we got here so far? I know that I saw MQ and Ent. And, oh dang, we also got Draw and Sky? Dang, it's hopping already here. Now, welcome on in. So, Scald's not here. Okay. There's a Scald-shaped hole in the room where there is no Scald. Porg is so not okay with the Ditto. Yeah. Also, say hi to Pharaoh. He's just off screen. He's curled up on a pad sleeping. We're doing the whole cat trap routine again, so I've got one of them trapped there. And yeah, so first of all, this week has been fantastic being back. Like, there's still a lot of stuff that we're getting back online and everything. One of the things today I was doing some of the exporting and stuff so that I can get the archives back up to date, the YouTube archives. So that should hopefully be within the next few days, and worst case scenario, that's next Friday. Woo, that's a big Cerberus. Yeah. There we go. Sky, you need to get some plushies, maybe? I love having them. There's a little bit of story that ties into that, but one sec. Got a BRB withdraw? No problem. So, words and things and stuff. Quick side story. The plushies. So when I was a little kid, I loved soft, cuddly things. But one of the things that my mom would comment on is that you don't get something unless it's like you really unique in some way, like really distinctive, not just another bear, just another cat, etc. In terms of things like plushies, which this is not a bad thing, and it also meant that I became aware of some of the like cooler stuff out there. So like I have a plush squid. Like a manta ray and stuff like that, which of course my mom was just trying to decrease the volume of stuffed animals coming in, but really all it meant is that they got more interesting. So but that sort of led naturally into acquiring some of the plushes that you see now. Some of the ones back here I've made. So for example, Totoro is one that I made, if you could see him right back there. I've made, I don't know if you guys can't quite see them. Well, you can see the ones down here. In the back, there's a couple of scalemates from Homestuck that I made when I was in college. And otherwise, though, it's, when I really like something and it's got something cute, distinctive, awesome, fair odds I wind up with a plush of it. So we also see, right up there, Cuddles the Cube lives! So you still do be used to too. But no, so no, it's Little fun fact about me. Mode. Oh, nice. Making plushes seems like something that takes real skill and effort. The big thing is just getting your stitching right. The scale mates, people who don't know what Homestuck are, I've had a couple people request them at some points, including like one of our family friends who was giving it to her niece. And so we're talking to like a 3-year-old kid. So I made one of my like larger sized ones, and of course, because the family friend's my godmother. My godmother saw plushes and was like, those are amazing, and I think that, you know, my niece would love one. So I had to be very careful about the stitching on that front, you know, blind stitching, making sure that my seams were all gonna hold, even up to, you know, a kid throwing around. Sky, you kind of want to get a dragon plush? Dragons are cool. Dragons are definitely cool. Now, I've been able to hand sew for years, not at like crazy high levels. I know some embroidery, I know some, oh. Sorry, Stay Hydrated is talking to me. I still blame Staged for that one. But, no, I've been able to hand sew, at least in a very basic sense, since I was like 6 or 7. Like, really basic. Was doing embroidery when I was in elementary school. Not a huge amount, but like some cross stitching. And it's a really great gift to give the grandparents. And yeah, I've still done some on and off over time. My machine sewing isn't actually very good. I would like to improve on that. Most of my experience, though, partly because of things like, you know, college dorm settings, etc., it has been plushies. But if I had to pick one thing I wanted to improve on it would be my pattern making skills. Because I didn't make any of the patterns for the ones that I've made on the wall. I would like, given infinite time, that's one of those things that I would love to be able to do. But random stories and stuff. So, really quickly, I'm going to switch over to the game screen and hope that things don't die. Excuse me. As always, if my if my camera is in a bad spot for the user interface and I just haven't gotten that far yet, yell at me. And I've got an alternate. So let's see if I did this right. My apologies for the terrible title pun or title joke, by the way. That's one where Staged is down the hall today because he's working from home since the weather was so bad in the air that he literally just could not get to work. Like the sort of thing where a 10-minute drive took like 50 minutes, and that only brought him part of the way to work. Game audio is on. I'm not on the active window at the moment, so you're not going to have anything yet. So, you literally just got that. Yeah, I saw this to start, and I'm like, okay, we have to make a begin the journey joke, which very naturally led, yeah. Staged had a facepalm and apply face to desk moment in response. So, as with all of my blinds, we're going to start off with a quick, what do I know? So, try to think through stuff. I have seen all of, and by seen, I mean at a glance, not knowing what I was looking at. Maybe, like, 10-second chunks here and there occasionally, because Staged was playing it while we were at the old house. But I didn't see a huge amount there. I know that there's colors. Ugh. I mean, it's not a monochrome game, basically. So, no, I'm aware that it's a first-person puzzle game that has been highly recommended by a whole lot of folks. And when I say a whole lot of folks, I mean like half of y'all hanging out at least, plus, you know, another dozen or so otherwise. Every time I end up asking for suggestions or recommendations at this point, or running into other folks and having conversations about things like puzzling games and stuff, this keeps coming up. So, I've been excited for this. I am aware that I've been given a rough estimate of, call it, 2-ish streams, plus or minus 1, depending. Partly just depending on the length of the stream. What else am I aware of? I think those are the main things. Trying to remember if there's anything else. In any case, so I'm walking in knowing slightly more than I knew about things like The Witness. But that's not a high bar, and it's still not much. In any case, before we get started, how are you guys doing today? I just realized I've been a terrible host. I have failed to ask how y'all are doing today. See, this is why we can't have nice things. Because I am a very silly kitty. Nah, this is gonna be a good day. Sky noting that you're excited to see my reaction to this game personally. That's one of the things that's awesome about streaming. Like, just as a concept. You may have had the experience of, like, sitting on a couch with a friend and introducing them to something, whether it's a show or a movie or something, and going, I think you're really gonna like this, and taking delight in their positive responses. Streaming just dials that up to 11 in a lot of ways. It makes it so that everyone can come join me on the couch as we kick this off. MQ slept in late, or RIP sleep schedule. Yeah, since the last stream, my sleep schedule broke and then got fixed again. I just couldn't sleep on Wednesday night, which is part of why I need to actually I'm trying to shift my Wednesday streams a little earlier, because that, not by a lot, but like by an hour. And so that I have an easier time with that, especially given the bright lighting that I have for stream. And then I took like a 5-hour nap around when Staged woke up, or starting a little after Staged woke up yesterday. And then I went to bed at a normal time last night and woke up early feeling great today. So I'm not used to my sleep schedule getting fixed that fast. Sky, this game is really special and seems very up your alley. And you hate when your sleep schedule gets off. You can't just sleep on demand, so it's annoying to fix. Yeah. One of the things that kills me is there's like a sweet spot that's usually is around 9 p.m. Eastern. That seems to be a really good sweet spot for me to start winding down, logging off of everything. I might still be reading, but I have things like a blue light filter on my phone that's like really severe, and or rather very aggressively filters out blue, and I might curl up and read or something. But if I start winding down at like 9, fall asleep by 10ish, that's often a sweet spot. Means I wake up early enough in the day to really launch into productivity, etc. But usually that just feels too early, so I do myself dirt and just completely miss it. I am not the greatest at sleep hygiene, which only exacerbates some of the other issues where just sometimes I can't sleep. Draw, welcome on back. You had to do a test. What subject? Or what kind of test? I'm presuming school, but nah. So I think with that, I've been talking for too darn long again, and we're about to launch into this. So, oh right, there's one other thing that I seem to recall about this game. I seem to recall someone making a joke about Euclid with it, and specifically the idea of Euclidean space. So my bet is we're just going to be going into so pure speculation, we're going into mind-bending shenaniganery, and it's going to be glorious, and, well, if I ever wanted to map the thing, heaven help me. You had to do a test in Earth and space science over history of astronomy. We're in the end of why you actually entered the class. It's always a fun feeling. In any case, without further ado, drum roll please. We're about to click on the active window. We're almost about to. Before I wait for it, and boom. So hopefully things like don't melt down. So yeah, that's the time remaining is why we weren't on this as the active window, which also means that there was no way we were getting sound. I have no idea what the sound balance is going to be on this though, because I did not walk anywhere past this room. Also, I apologize if there's any earthquakes on the webcam, because my cam is mounted on attached to the desk, which is not the most stable thing, and that's where my keyboard and mouse rest. So, in any case, so we can jump, we can move more slowly. Time remaining, I have no idea how that's gonna mess with us. And so, choose our destination. Leap of faith. Whoa. Okay. The Eye of Sauron. Okay, so jump. Oh god. Oh dear god. Oh, this is gonna be... So that's the end. There's a thing blocking. Welcome on in, random. And yeah, this is... I took the first leap of faith, and my mind is already bending. So can't quite hit that. Whoa. So we have seagulls. Failing to succeed does not mean failing to progress. And it's got a sheep jumping off a cliff. Oh, am I the sheep? I'm the sheep, aren't I? Okay, so then we do this hallway. Oh, guys, this is gonna be a trip. Some paths are clearer than others. And it literally just points you. I don't trust anything. Okay, first thing I've learned is don't trust anything. So we have a red path and a blue path. We're gonna check down first. Assuming down has any meaning? Let's try this again. A choice may be as simple as going left or going right. Let's try... The choice doesn't matter if the outcome is the same. We're trying this one more time, and then we're gonna start varying things somehow. So now this is green. We went through red and blue, colors of light, shenaniganery. Staged. It's a good kind of mind screw. And Dins, need it for now. Ah, yes! Hi, Dins! Yeah, I'm When you return to where you've been, things aren't always as remembered. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So trust nothing. Or rather, space is a figment of your imagination. Yeah, so now it's taking us through this coil that's... Oh dear God. Whoa. So lasers. Some choices leave us running around a lot without really getting anywhere. Oh. Oh. If you don't like where you've ended up, try doing something else. So there's all these panels. Oh, so any panel that you've found, you can go back and read. Got it. Leap of faith just turned into walk? What? Okay. So resetting is important. Resetting sometimes means that we can progress. Taking the first step can be harder than the rest of the challenge. So we have a choice. We're gonna go left. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. So we're progressing up this. Obstacles were disappearing as we approached them. That was basically a pitfall. I jumped and... Oh dear God. Okay. Sorry, I thought I'd fallen again, like... That felt like a bigger drop than it should have. Let's try... We often fall into things when we least expect. This is... Oh dear. So sometimes we just have to start moving towards something, even if it looks like a dead end. Small steps can take you great distances. I'm really confused. So we have the magical... Wait a second. Holes and lasers and... What is this saying? I have no idea. Every step I take seems to alter things. So we have a panel. So that's a thing. Some paths are straightforward. Whoa. What? Oh. Life has a way of pushing us in the right direction. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea if this gets me anything. I'm trying to remember what everything looks like at every step, too. Yep, so... It's this... Okay, you're here! So excited! So, trying... Let's see, so red? And blue. Then. Did we get green? Right, I think I had to turn around to get green. Yep. This is... Aha! That's the escape thing. So this does me, like, nothing. We're gonna hit escape. Oh, dear God. So, a jump too far into darkness. Many paths to nowhere. Stairway to heaven. Oh, I didn't mean to click that, but okay. So lots of lasers coming through. Oh, wait. Okay. Right. So we went through that way before, maybe? No? No, hold on. So, we have this here. Is this a walk more slowly situation? Maybe? Who the heck knows? Random, you need to remember to recommend this to your friend of yours. I got you. Hey, Baron, welcome on in. How are you doing today? It's a pleasure seeing you again. Let's see, we've got taking one path often means missing out on another. So, walls. Then we're back to this. Is it just a walk? Oh! So yeah, that's just a walk. You don't jump, you just walk. Stage, you need a nap. Oh. Now, let's see. We have an angry rubber ducky. How we perceive a problem can change every time we see it. I-F-E-L? Writing that down a sec. Oh God. So, hold up. Glancing. Eye of Sauron. Oh. I can't look at that. Hold up. Ha! A few steps backwards may keep you moving forwards. Slightly headachy, but recovering? Oh. Dins, you read Stage's message initially as, I need a map. So, let's see. So we see a path, and then we don't. We see a path and see a path. Gear stuff. And now the room is blue. What? Wait a sec. Okay. So you touch the room, or the thingy, to change the room's color. Okay. Which lets us through. A window of opportunity can lead to new places if you are willing to take a closer look. Why do we have hypercubes floating around? Is color shenaniganery happening there? Huh. There's a rotating object. Green lasers. Huh. Let's... There's a porthole. Water dripping and crickets. Frog, maybe? There's no light. It's getting darker and darker. Oh no. Okay. Right now, my enemy is monitor glare. I can still see a little. Look a little harder, and you will find a way forward. Wait! This is the porthole thing? There's originally just the porthole. So throughout this, all the lines faded. Now we're back to... here. A window of opportunity. There's a dark path there, at the red end. We're gonna try leaving portholes alone. If... okay, yeah. So they're just shielded. So we're just not even... wait. What? I walked backwards into a new path. That's the panel from the one room, ain't it? Or at least something similar. Venturing into the unknown can lead to great rewards. And draw, you've been consumed by the everlasting hunt in Monster Hunter? I can understand that one. So now we're in the hallway. There's a thingy. I want thingy. The end may come before we were ready to get there. Oh, I guess. Okay. Life isn't about getting to the end. At times we need to view the world from someone else's perspective. This is... Oh! Hold up. Ah! You touch the thing and go... So we have two halves of a room here. You touch the thingy and you go between them, I think. So hold up. Arrow and the white wall. Meanwhile, over there we have the panel and a green wall. And then... Wait, whoa. Okay. Okay. This is incredible. Just trying to... I'm so lost, but I'm so okay with this. So we have the arrow there. That was the one hallway. So at this point... So we have a door here with a laser beam. I don't know how to go about getting in there. Entering into the unknown can lead to great rewards. We're gonna follow this path a sec. A white circle over there. There's a red circle here. Touch the thingy. Where are we at? Go to the flip side of the thingy. Ah! Yeah! Oh? Try hard enough and you will get to where you want to be. Why is there a blue block? Because... thingies. Oh. So... Okay, can I... Yeah, pick that up and place that. And then... Do I just need another block? Let's try placing this down there. Did that break the beam? No. So let's try to land for the source. Yeah! No! Oh wait, but there's a cube down there? Can I reach? Huh. Okay. So we have a thing, we can manipulate blue cubes. That door opens if we can land a cube there. But then the green lasers keep us from being able to go through there. Oh, there's a panel in the way. That's why I can't do that. Okay, so we're gonna grab you. And just keep this with us a sec. I can't place that through the door. Place this against a surface that I am at. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Ha ha! I just needed to put that, to keep the door open. Some doors will close unless we hold them open. We are gonna... Can I grab that? No, I needed it for that door. Okay. Oh, it helps if I plant something on the right spot. Spot checks! Oh, welcome on in, Ramzor. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, kitten bumping the mic. Kitten body checking the boom stand. So now, does this want us to place a cube there? Oh. So what happens if we place that there? We get that cube. Oh. Oh, I can't. Okay. It's not letting me... Oh, this is a mid-height wall thing? Oh. So we have a combination doors that have to get handled, I guess. I can hold multiple cubes. So we're stuck in here currently. I could always try just... Can I stand on cubes? Oh. Can I stand on cubes? Yes. So now, how to place cubes so that I can retrieve cubes. So we do that. We grab this cube. And here, we place this cube. We grab this one. We grab that one. And we grab that one. Right? Yeah. And then we place that. We place that. We take this one back. Then we take this one. So I'm going to need a cube for that. So we have to be careful about how we do this. Can I stand on the cubes? Hold up. We're going to place it like one away. I am on the cube. And we bring our cubes. It's harder to progress if you're leaving things behind. So we have a green laser and a blue laser. So blue does this. I might be stuck. Or no, never mind. I know what we're doing. It's the same trick. Okay, so how do we ensure that we don't leave cubes behind? Place that there. Can I take that one with me? No, because I can't pull it from this side. Which means that instead... Hold on. Let me think through how we do this. Can I keep this cube? So, this cube is currently keeping both of the outer ones open. That one's keeping the blue door open. We pull this, and this door comes down. gonna need 3 cubes. So we've got cubes that are helping to keep things open at the moment. And there are multiple ways to approach a situation. Do we have any... Okay, so I don't know if we're getting more cubes. We're going to take this cube, since this one is staying open right now, because that cube. We're going to take this, plug it in here, which opens that way. I am going to need 3 cubes. I think. It's either that or... I don't trust that. Yeah, I don't trust that. So let's start playing around with this. So, let's see, that lights up 1/3 of the circle. That lights up 1/3, that lights up 1/3. So we need 3 cubes. So now I'm trying to think through how we access these cubes. Or whether I just pick these up and take them with me. If I hit escape, do I get to keep my cubes? No! Some events happen whether we want them to or not. Okay. So... No way in? So... that we're... skinning a cat. Okay. Was this where... Dang it! Okay. So we just... Boom. Boom. Right. So we move this. Take that. Place that. Or... yeah, the panel keeps us from doing it the expedient way. Right? So we grab these. So we have 3 cubes, and it looks like, yeah, that's all we're getting. Might be that I'm thinking too linearly about this. Let's keep that open. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, keeps that one open. We grab that. Grab you. Grab you. Place you. Grab you. Grab you. Make our little Minecraft tower. So now... still left with this problem, which... So I've got 1 cube that I'm bringing with me. This does that. Oh. I mean that. So then... that's the thing I didn't trust. It's a dual layer door? Maybe? So let's assume we need 2. I'm now stuck. Am I about to regret that decision? Possibly. Checking this. Yeah. So those require the 3Z all the way around to fill the dial. So at the moment, I get to bring 1 cube. I trust none of this. Yeah. This takes me here. Whoa! A path may be right, or may not be right or wrong. It may just be different. Don't look down. Well. What? Too much curiosity can get the best of us. You've hit rock bottom, the only way is up. Don't look down. So we fall again. That eye is crazy. Okay. So we are in the kitty box. Those eyes are just... So what happens if we just keep looking down? Looking is what triggers a lot of stuff. Don't look down. Now, what has this accomplished? Signs may be helping you more than you realize. And we did something new. Oh, I'm about to get stuck, aren't I? Okay. Some hurdles are too high to jump over. Are these blocks? Ha-ha! Okay. So now we're going to try to be efficient about our block usage. And bring everything with us. Dig a little deeper and you may find something new. Yeah, that's me! That's me! Oh dear God, the psychology of this game. Huh. That's a thing. What appears impossible may have a very simple answer. We're back at Pendulum. I just lost a... No, okay. So soon to a problem may just require a more thorough look at it. I don't trust this. Rushing through a problem won't always give the right results. This game knows me! Whoa! I just accidentally clicked and I lost all my blocks. No! The controls? Oh, they went away a while ago? Dang. Okay. Whoa. And here's the room that I spotted ages ago but never actually got to. What? Is it following me? Where does this go? Does it go anywhere? Okay. I-F-E. Does life? The arrows? We have a chair. That's the timeout chair. I don't even have any idea what we're looking at there. And can I... Can I grab these if all I see is one color? That's my question. I don't know. This is hypnotizing. Gravitational shenanigans? Yes. Yeah, this is gravitational shenaniganery. Visual ASMR for kitties. Yeah, Okay. And the stack of wheels. And whatever that is. But yeah, that's gravitational shenaniganery. It's a good art gallery. Space efficient, too. What? Oh! Oh, that is awesome! So we have a stack of basically square-like panels that are twisting, but they're twisting at different rates. So the bottom is moving more slowly than the top. But what it's doing is it means that you're basically getting a star shape and then the rectangular prism shape forming and stuff. It's basically pizza boxes, yeah. That's oh. Gyroscopic shenanigans? What happens if we wait until the arms align? What? Simon! Long time no see. Yeah, how have you been doing? We're just starting this mind-bending adventure that is Antichamber, so if I just, like, lose my gourd intermittently, please don't be alarmed. I'm waiting to see if anything happens when these arms align. Okay, nothing. At least nothing overt. Yeah, Euclid, eat your heart out. What if I bat? Ah! When you absorb your surroundings, you may notice things that you didn't see before. So hold on, can I just mute? Ah! So wait a second. Does this more generally work, or only when I see, like... And there's still the thing going around the track. I'll go drop in the middle of the gallery. Yeah! So we're trying backing into problems right now and seeing if anything comes of them. Seeing nothing. So that's another path. Oh, this is... Yeah, this is all visual ASMR. Like... There's something so satisfying about this. Simone, you've been busy taking care of some personal issues, so you haven't had much time to tune in? Oof. I hope it's not, like... Well, obviously if it's personal issues, it's taken up a fair amount of time, effort, and having a fair impact on you, but I hope that it's not too much. Oh, XYZ. Kittens got into the cable box again. Or the box of cables, rather. That's very clearly what's going on here. Dude, that's creepy. I just saw the dude's face there. The person's face. I just went... There was a ladder in one of these other ones. Mm-hmm. It's one of the only, like to say that makes comparative sense. So there's a hole at the back of this? Nothing life-changing or anything, just a couple things that'll take time to resolve kind of popped up back to back. Ooh, yeah. MIA. That's my brain right now. That face when all you can stare at is creepy deer thing. Yeah. Oh my god. There's mind-bending shenaniganery all over this. And... give me cube? Give me cube? So, everything's pointing to that cube, which suggests that that's the thing that I should be able to interact with. Let's... So we've scoped out this stuff. We're gonna... Oh! It's when my cursor's on it, isn't it? Or at least close enough to it. So we're gonna play Chaperone the Cube. This game is a whole trip. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is something that folks have been recommending I play for a while. And it pretty uniformly, just anyone I was talking to about puzzle games was just like, do it. And it's a trip. Like, Euclid is having an existential crisis over this game. So we're chaperoning this cube. Euclid is a scrub. This game is the trip. Yeah. Like, no drugs needed. Just... It reminds me of, what is it? You, cut a ping pong ball in half, tape it over your eyes, and, listen to, like, white noise. Like radio static. And it's basically a trip. Yep. And so that just... We pushed it into the wall. I have no idea what this does for us, so let's start surveying things to see if anything changed. Oh, there's a... Oh. Keep hearing little clicking stuff that sounds like the cube rolling. Honestly, things would probably be less trippy if you do drugs. Yeah. Bye, purple cubie. Yeah, I'm in a perpetual state of what face? God, that just... It jumps out at you like every time. It's just... Like, that's enough to spook me. I startle. So we still have the cube that I can't reach. Let me see. Did I try? God, that guy's creepy. I can't even try what I was thinking of. Did I just miss this before? I think I might have missed... Yeah, my eyes are... Oh, it's Pong! Or a light clock. Well, it's not quite. The ticking's not in sync with it. Well, okay. It could still be like... So a light clock, right, is the idea of a photon bouncing between two surfaces, and have it, and counting that as, and, you know, using a certain number of, hits to basically count a second. Now, if you have them both moving, though, if you have both surfaces moving together, then, the path between... It basically turns into the photon experiences the same interval of time, 1 second, but the interval's lengthened because you're moving and there's a longer path between the hits. Basically you get into relativistic time is the principle that I'm touching on, and that's what this is reminding me of, because when it's straight across, it's in sync with the ticks, but then as it moves around, it falls out of sync with the ticks. I hope that I just did, an okay-ish job explaining that. Woo! Woo! Or plus or equals. Didn't really seem to be in line with the ticks anyways. Well, when it goes straight across, so when it when the Pong things are in the middle and it's just traveling straight across. It's approximately, I think. Unless I'm completely off my rocker, which is entirely plausible. And, you know, some might argue likely. Okay, so now we're gonna go through that path that we found before. What? Okay. We have crickets. It's directional. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Okay, okay, okay. Whew. Something tells me the right wall rule just is not gonna work. Yeah. I am so lost. Let's think rainbows. So we start off at the red end of the spectrum. Move to green. White as an interim isn't... So let's see, red. Green. Stay green. White. So... This forms... What? Okay. If you never stop trying, you'll get there eventually. Some choices can leave us running around in circles. This is an interesting meditation on, like, life and decision making. Oh, crap. Am I stuck in the kitty box? Not quite. Let's try going this way. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, it's getting... Is this, like, Doppler shenanigans? Raw persistence may be the only option other than giving up entirely. So that's the area that we back into. Is the cube anywhere around? So that brings us into that loop again. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty confused. There's a cube. Wait. Can I... Is there a hole in the glass anywhere? What happens if I just try and grab... I'm so confused. This is unrelated random, but you think you've managed to prevent the villagers in the game you're playing from dying of dehydration. That's awesome! Now just make sure they don't die of dysentery. So... what happens if we run back into this? This game likes to go on about perspective. We're playing Cultist Baron, you're playing Cultist Simulator at the moment. You'd better not report on your progress. How do you get dysentery, by the way? Oh, I'm making Oregon Trail references, but dysentery is usually trying to think. Polluted drinking water is generally the cause, unless I'm completely mistaken and just having a dumb. So that also does that. So it's raw persistence. What was down here? Ah, so it's this. So we do that. Window. We're gonna escape a sec. Oh dear God, I have like no time. There's a lot of things that we've discovered. Wow. So... stuck in a rut. Pulling both ways. Running into trouble. Into darkness. There's no way in. It's getting a cat. What was the Stairway to Heaven thing? Oh. Oh! So going through and then coming back. Okay. What looks like, or what looks out of reach may only be a few steps away. Let's try walls. I'm rubbing up against the walls. Backing into things. Okay, so we have to, okay. Okay, methodical. Wait a second. This was giving me a whole bunch of cubes. What happens if we fill this in? Oh. Oh. No idea what happens if we just fill this in. Ah! Gotta go pick up your girlfriend from work. No problem, Simon. It's a pleasure having you come by. Make sure to give her a hug from us. So I have no idea if I'm just completely off base here. I guess I am. So it just fills in the blue. I'm just grabbing like infinite cubes. There's a lot of cubes stuffed in this. Is it like an order problem? Or is this... Okay. There's lasers that come through. And weird crap that happens. Whoa. So let's do a thing. We are playing around right now with door opening options. Okay. I need to step into the beam without crossing. I don't know. I don't even know if I've gone down that way. I think... Yeah, I've gone down this way. So let's start building. Stairway to Heaven. That's what the one puzzle's called. Oops. We'll fix that. Maybe. Hopefully, I'm not... I'd like to build a platform that's like on the same You love this game, Sketch, and welcome on in. How far in are you? I have no idea as to how far in I am. This is my first session. I am playing around with things. There's some stuff that I feel like I've gotten really quickly, and there's other stuff that I've been beating my head against. But now, how are you? Nah, this has been... Trying to see about... I don't know if I've taken the left path. So we are gonna try... What the heck? Worse. Oh no, you've been missing Antichamber? Yeah, today's the first session. I have no idea how far I am, what I'm doing. All is well. Whoa. Whoops. Double placing things. Stairway to Heaven. Let's think about possible meanings. Maybe it's not real if I can't see it. Now, how are you doing, Worse? Unlimited power! In the form of cubes. Cubes, 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 cubes. So these just keep coming back. I've also determined that we can hold a lot of cubes. The Stairway to Heaven. Not really great. It's fine though. That's a bummer. I hope things work on getting better. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm gonna go off and try something else soon. I'm just having fun with dirtling at the moment and seeing if like harebrained ideas work. It's not gonna work. Spoiler alert. But you also love speedrunning this game? It's so dumb. I imagine so. Like, even just based on the stuff that I've seen thus far, I could see that being an outrageously silly time. The time pun was not intended. But yeah, this is a fun meditation on, like, life and stuff. And the nature of decision making. Okay, so now I could always just coat the hallway. No, I think everyone would flip a table at me at that point. You mean it's like a few minutes, so you probably watched a good bunch if it's only some. Fair. There's still a chunk of stuff that I need to... Problem is, I would like to see if I could have my cubes come with me. How do I get there from here? Oh, what? Okay. Trying to remember what this was about. Hopefully I get to keep my cubes. I won't, but... This one was just walk. And then... I still have a whole bunch of cubes. Meh? Okay. So now I need to figure out how to go back and find a place. We're not going that way. What do I need? The trick with a few steps backwards, making you moving forwards. I think this is maybe what I needed. A window of opportunity. Lead to new places. We have the progression just into darkness. So we're heading here. Oh, was this where I realized that I am sheep? Maybe. There's a puzzle area that I'm trying to remember how to get to. Damn it. No, 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 no. Okay, well. Okay. Boop. Right. I don't want to hit escape, because then I lose my cubes. So instead we are continuing pushing as I try to remember where the heck that puzzle was, or so help me. So it keeps just circling back to this. Maybe being stubborn. So we're just gonna keep going left. I'm gonna keep trying. This is a game you actually had almost no problems understanding and realize you're in the severe minority. It's always fun to watch others play. There's chunks of it that I'm already getting. I can't say, like, anywhere close to all of it. I do know that it's gonna keep, like, spitting me out at the same place, but I'm trying to... I want to keep my cubes. But I have to remember where to... how to get to the one place. Boop. Crap. Okay. Taking baby steps. Possible paths. What's the deal with impossible paths again? Whoa! What appears impossible may have a very simple answer. Hey, welcome on, Simpson. How have you been lately? You have no idea what this game is, but you like the Pikachu? The Pikachu, well, the Dittochu really is amazing. It was, he saved me money was the hilarious part. So I'm back here without stuff. Oh my god. Was it this way that I used to get there? So we have to be close enough for him to... The solution to a problem may just require a more thorough look at it. Nope. Rushing through doesn't... Oh god, this bit. So, going through the eye way, once I have a bunch of blocks, where did I... Stairway to Heaven. How did I get to Stairway to Heaven? Hold on. I need Stairway to Heaven. Where was that? Stairway to Heaven. Really, cat? He just punched out Pikachu. Well, Dittochu. He punched out Dittochu. Punched him out of the scene. There's a cat on the table, too. So now that shows up. We're gonna grab tons of cubes. Okay. We're getting lots of these. And yeah, this basically is mindfuck the game. Let's see. I think that's a full load. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's cool. Gonna top back up. Okay, so now we have that. So we just interrupted the stairs happening. Let's back this way. Oh, something new? Okay, so that just keeps... So we place that there. So this fills there. So how do we push? Is there any way to push cubes? Oh! Wait. Maybe? Come on. So this is full of blocks. This is not full of blocks. But we need to interrupt that laser. Maybe? This is absolutely a fun study of how people's brains work. Yeah. I don't know. No one wants to know how your brain works, TBH, because you don't even know. I understand the feeling. Whoa, hold on, wait. Does that mean jump? Haha! Oh, damn. Let's see. That actually does bring up a good point of leaving a backup block. So now, so, there we go. Or no, that's the same. There we go. Managed to get it fully depressed. Huh. Still looks like there's shenaniganery down there. And we walk into... Oh no! Sketch, you know exactly how yours works. It's just the answer is badly. Oh. Probably cheer up. Yeah. So I don't get to bring blocks into here, I guess. I guess that might be the purpose of these fields. If you aren't paying attention, you will miss everything around you. Oh god! So we can push this. There's that hypercube again. Let's drop down. It's a drop down. Okay, so what am I doing? The idea here, you aren't paying attention, you will miss everything around you. That's a long drop into here. The thingy up there. Some challenges are far harder than they first appear. Ah. There's a cube all the way over there, it looks like. There's things in here. I have no way to get from here to there. You aren't paying attention, you'll miss everything around you. What? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna plonk this like here. Can I get up? take that with me, and... Whoa. To get past the problem, you may just need to keep pushing through it. There's an arrow. Oh. Getting where we want may require jumping through some hoops. Oh god. Oh! Jumping through some... Okay. So I have an idea. So this loops. We need to go down. Triggered lasers. This comes down. Which direction am I going to be jumping in? Okay, hold up. Can I just like, Nope. Okay, so I need to work this one out a little bit better. Or do I? Can't get back up there. Nope, didn't. Okay. So we're on the right track. I jumped, but okay. Let's try this again. Iterate. Iterate and do it better. Yeah! Throwing yourself into things can take you to new heights. Oh. Now we're back here. The butterfly effect. Oh god. Tyrant. Live on your own watch, not someone else's. Okay. Connecting the pieces. I think, really quickly, I'm gonna take a break. I need to get some water. I need to just get up, stretch my legs a minute. So we're gonna take like a 5-minute break, call it. So we're gonna BRB. I think that's about it. Basically, it's give me a sec to brain. 000 means it's done. Nailed it. Yeah, so BRB, and it's BRB. Take 5. My apologies, that was a hair longer than 5 minutes. I blame the kitten. So let me see. Yeah. So I mentioned that there's a kitten hanging out just over here. And, the same one that punched Ditto Chew off the table. And he looked so cozy and cuddly. And he's also soft and fluffy. Also, my apologies for missing it. Welcome on in, Steamer. I'm sorry that I was AFK. Wasn't able to greet you at the moment. So, okay. Whew. Now we're venturing back into this. Time? What is time? What, the cat or Ditto Chew? Well, the Ditto Chew's cuddly, but the kitten is more so. If I wasn't concerned about getting the lineup right again, I would pan my camera over slightly, like just move it over for you guys so you can see, the adorable kitten. Excuse me. Let me see. Get a cat cam! That requires another camera. However, I can do one thing for you guys. Give me one moment. Give me a second. I think I can get this pulled up enough for you guys. Let me see. By popular request, we're gonna get kitten sighting. Whoop. So once I pull this up here, and open original. And almost got this up for you guys. Oh god, it took over everything. There we go. That's the kitten sighting. I told you, he looks cozy and adorable. And when you're presented with a kitten who's curled up like that, and the will save to resist petting the kitten is like DC like 50 or something like that. No, I had to pet the kitten. Aw, you can even see Ditto better too. And yes, it is a Ditto Chew. I think I told the story the other day, but while we're just paused a moment. So I'm gonna try and tell this a little shorter than I did last time. So I went to go pre-order Kingdom Hearts 3 like several weeks ago. I've since gotten it. I've been playing it. I'm enjoying it. But when I went to go pre-order it, I did go to GameStop, and of course you get asked, is there anything I can help you with today? And I'm like, well, why'd you come in today? Well, main thing is to order Kingdom Hearts 3, but I was also browsing a little bit, and they're like, oh, you get 2 used games, get the third one free. And long story short, I was talking myself into that. And I'm sitting there looking at things like since Stage has a 2DS and stuff, and I've never gotten to play things like the more recent Fire Emblem games or the more recent Pokemon games, etc. I was mostly thinking some of those titles, which of course used, they're still like $40, which, having just moved, is not an expense I can really justify, but I was in the middle of failing my will save. And then I look up from going through the rack of like 3DS games, and I just burst out laughing in the middle of the store. because I see from across the whole store Ditto Chew just sitting there and smiling at me, and I knew that it was fate. Like, it was love at first sight, and so I got him and I brought him home, and you thought I said 2DS for a second. And this is why it's important to be careful about your enunciation. You have to make sure that you don't wind up letting people think that you're talking about your anime waifus, unless you are talking about your anime waifus. And Simpson, Nintendo Switch seems to be making more games, TBH. You just really want one. The Switch is good. Staged owns one, and so I've been getting to play on it. And there's games that I would never have normally tried, that because we both play it, means that I get to play through some of the stuff that Staged picks up, or that we get more with Staged in mind. So that includes things like Ultimate, Smash Ultimate. The Joy-Cons are an unholy abomination of awful. I wouldn't quite go that far, Sketch, but we've had some issues with them, yeah. Random. Enemy waifus usually don't have 2D asses, if you know what I mean. I mean, strictly speaking, unless you're talking about like a figurine, that's 2D. Or like venturing into CGI territory. Simpson, you have a 3DS when they brought it out, but they didn't make much games for it. Yeah. So I think that Nintendo did a very good job in moving towards the Switch, and that it's really solid. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're looking at comparable generation hardware, yes, your best experience often is going to be on a PC for things. But comparing it specifically to consoles, so it's up against what the Xbone and the PS4. Those are more powerful, but the Switch does a very excellent job with what it's got. And in particular, one of the things that I'm appreciating about it is that they've been embracing having a lot of indie titles on it, and I really like that. I tend to play indie games a lot of the time. Like, in terms of AAA titles, the only AAA title that I've been particularly interested in, just on its own, was Kingdom Hearts 3. Other than that, I've played Monster Hunter World, which I guess falls under AAA stuff, but outside of that, I don't really. Sketch Xbone. Nothing goes up against that, and no one cares enough about it. No, the Switch does win on portability. No, that is the single biggest feature. You think of it in terms of, a household with kids. That's the kids not monopolizing the TV necessarily. If you want to be doing something else, or heck, you're going on a road trip or something that they can do. It has titles that are fantastic for all members of the family. It's not just the kids console or anything. It's excellent throughout. It's been fantastic for indie devs. It's really solid. And heck, even if it's literally just, I want a game while I'm in bed, but we don't have a TV in the bedroom. You can go to whatever room in the house you want. And just curl up, and it's great. Sketch saying you have a regular Xbox and a PC and a PS2, some older stuff. PS2 was my first main console, and I eventually picked up a PS3 because a close friend had gotten me Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for the PS3 when they dropped. Baron, by the way, may you ask, did I enjoy La Mulana 2 as much as the first one? Waiting for that one to come out on the Switch. So, In the end, I enjoyed La Mulana 1 more. But then again, I played La Mulana 2 over the course of like 3 or 4 patches. So from the, what was it? I started playing when it was 1.1, I think. And by the time I ended, it was 1.4. And 1.4 in particular brought a lot of awesome things. I have not replayed the earlier portions of the game to be able to speak to them, following the most recent patch. But based upon how it improved my later game experiences, it's probably nothing but good things. I enjoyed La Mulana 1 more, I think. But that's partly because I got bogged down a little bit in the middle of La Mulana 2, which was as much my fault as the game's fault. But I enjoyed La Mulana 1 more, but 2 is strong and getting better. By the time it comes out on consoles, they should be on the next update. And at that point, yeah. Oh my god, hold up, chat's happening. So, Simpson talked about it. You got PS2 with HDD, but your first was a Sega Master System. And worse, the shame PS2 DVD drives don't last at all. Mine was fine. So, sketch, someone type me, she's not answering with that. Okay, fair. So, welcome on in, Magus. We have boops happening? Okay. No, I got you, Baron. Yep, and thank you, MQ. Cool. We're caught up on chat. I'm sorry, the last side note is I do plan on reviewing La Mulana 1 and 2. I don't know in what format yet, but I do plan on reviewing them at some point. But I want to play through La Mulana 2 again before I review. The sketch. You think every console you have still works minus the regular Famicom, which you need an adapter just to test? No, I've got the the PS2 and the PS3, which, gosh, both of those are because of Kingdom Hearts. The last handheld I had prior to sharing the Switch with Staged is Nintendo DSi. I was very sad when they started releasing Pokemon titles and stuff for the 3DS because it meant that I couldn't play. So there's like 2 whole generations that I missed out on, and the revisit to my favorite region. Because Hoenn I loved as a kid. I adored. I played the crap out of them. I also have some funny memories involving Pokemon Emerald, but still newer than yours. Yours is the DS Lite. I also have a DS Lite, which I've kept hanging on to partly so that I had the option of moving Pokemon. And Sips, you really wish you had your original Game Boy still. So the first console I ever had was a pink, or like magenta, really, Game Boy Color that was given to me. I think it was around when I was like 6 for Christmas, and I got it and Pokemon Yellow. And I still have that. I'm not certain where it is. It might be that it's still at my parents' place, but I will keep an eye out for it as we go through stuff there and see if I can uncover it and like just bring it to stream for show and tell someday. Dang it! Oh god, I have my alerts ordered badly. Hold on. We're order, move up. Okay. Hold on, let's... Oh, jeez. Seriously though, thank you so much, Baron. Oh. Dang it. And Din's, I come back to cute kitty pick! Mm-hmm. That he's right next to me. Worse, GBA plus DS library, infinite battery life and comfy to play. Yeah, the DS Lite is, of my handheld consoles, that is my favorite one in many ways. Moat, you still have your original cartridges for Pokemon Blue and Yellow. Can't say the same for the save files though, as the batteries for the saves have expired. One of my saddest days as a kid was my Pokemon Crystal corrupted. And it was it was sometime before I was in high school that corrupted. And I was so sad because I wanted to go back and play. Oh, thank you so much. Ah! Tins tosses biddies and kitties. You guys are amazing. And Sketch, the lights are a bit small for you, and Light's shoulders aren't well designed. That's the thing that a lot of my friends complained about, is that the shoulders broke. I actually ended up loaning, like, for a few minutes, my DS Lite to a couple friends during high school because they all talked about how their shoulder buttons died. And I don't know what it was, but mine were fine. They were just, they were fine. And so other folks would wind up borrowing them, especially for doing tasks. I think transferring Pokemon was one of the big tasks that folks asked for that on. And yeah, I had no problem with that. Then again, I swear that my friends were cursed because there were a few that killed their triggers on the Game Boy Advance had them, I think, and on their DS Lites. Oh, Random, you threw all your bits of me when I was playing Hat in Time, which was so much fun. I swear we're gonna get back to this in a moment. I know that we've been sitting here between a BRB and Kitten Pick for like half an hour. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. Worse, you're sure you've mashed R on a lot of your, or a lot on yours, and it certainly hasn't got any worse than it originally was. I guess so long as mine's not worse than yours. Simpson, wish you had bits to throw, TBH. Don't worry, the chat is fun. I'm glad that you're enjoying just hanging out and chatting. Nah. Time's like, oh, the kitten has moved. The kitten has gotten up, turned around so it's coiled the other way. And he's sitting here with his head on his paws going, Mom, come on. Like, pet me. Pet me. Random. Oh, you like nice rambly stuff. That explains why you've been coming around here for so long. And Simpson, way back, I just realized I missed your reading that off before. You got a cartridge for hacked Pokemon Diamond Jade, but the battery died. Ooh. Rip. Nah. Sketch, the reason they're bad is the contacts and cleanliness. Well, I guess the follow-up question is there anything that could be reasonably done with an older, like, Game Boy Advance or DS Lite to restore the shoulder button function? Because, I don't know, like, there's plenty of controller mods and stuff that I know that folks can do, you know, relatively simply. And one of the ones that came up a bunch when we were talking about La Mulana stuff was, and I was complaining about controller issues, was some modifications that you can do to the Xbox controller. Sketch. Oh yeah, absolutely. Cool. But no, I know that there's a bunch of stuff that can be done to, like, mod controllers and stuff. I just didn't know if the fact that the thing that comes to mind to me in terms of complicating the issue is if you have the hardware that deals with the screen, etc., enmeshed with the controller hardware, so those things associated with the buttons and triggers themselves. It occurs to me that it would have some of the same issues as doing things like servicing a laptop, in that everything is meshed together and built for it to be compact and space efficient, so you wind up having difficulty accessing things. And I don't know enough to know whether something like working with one of the handheld consoles would be a major issue with that. In any case, I will say we should probably get back to the game and do a little bit more. I know I've probably got half an hour to an hour more of stream, I think. Yeah, half an hour to an hour more. Because there's other things that I do need to sort out tonight, and having a little bit of a date night. Not a lot. Just an hour of this picture. I mean, we could totally do that if you guys want. We could totally just hang out here chatting with this picture up. I could totally do that. Sketch. The DS is actually not that bad for the most part. Touchscreen is harder than top, but neither are tough. Things being compact is just a general feature of most small things. Okay, yeah. Fair. No, like I said, it's just literally I don't know enough. So I appreciate you filling us in on that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little more like half an hour of this. Just I mentioned that I broke my sleep schedule like Wednesday into Thursday, and then fixed it Thursday into Friday, and I just need to make sure that I get away from the bright lights and stuff from the stream setup. Early enough that I can settle down and get a good night's sleep tonight. Because sure, yeah, it's Friday. Stay up late on Friday. No. Megas, does this mean this will be turned into just chatting stream? I mean, I should get back to doing a little more gameplay if we're gonna hang out in this directory still. Nah. This is an extended intermission. We're gonna wave to the kitty. Boop. It's an interlude. That said, I'll do one quick thing for you guys. I'm gonna make sure that I post this in cute stuff over in the Discord. Because it just occurred to me that I didn't put it there. One of the single smartest things that I have done for myself with my Discord is a channel that's called Mobile Lifeboat, which is how I move things from my phone to the PC. Usually for things like if I'm typing a long message and it gets really long and it takes on a life of its own. But the big thing is it lets me just make notes to myself, save links, so they're accessible multiple places, etc. It's just one of those little things that I'm very glad I made for myself, because it sees quite a bit of use at moments like this. Like that's how I moved the kitten pic onto my PC so that I could share it with you guys. In any case, without further ado, oh look, we're on the game screen again. So now I'm trying to figure out. So pathways are indicated. Arrows. Let's see. Taking a look at stuck in a row. Arrows seem to indicate feeds into another area. Sketch. It takes you a good 10 minutes or more to get even a picture from phone to PC. Like I said, it's literally having just... There's a mobile lifeboat channel that I'm the only one in my Discord who can see it. Like, not even Stage can. And, you know, he's an admin. I have it set up so that I'm the only one that can see it. And I don't move sensitive information around. That would just be stupid. But in terms of, like, if I want a picture to be moved from my phone to the PC, it lets me do it super simply without having to, like, email it to myself, because that just feels so bad and unwieldy. So long as it fits in Discord's file size, it works. But yeah, that's how. Also, it took me what? Because I was having a bit of a dump. It took me like 2 minutes tops to take a picture and get it onto stream. So, friendly things. So now, let's see. Window of opportunity. Trying to figure out... Sketch, it's partially your fault, TVH. You won't put Discord on your phone. Ah, rest is just your phone being crap. Yeah. Okay, fair. One of the reasons I tell folks, like, if you ever need to, like, shoot me a message, I won't guarantee an answer if I'm not listed as online, at least not immediately, but I will get to stuff is because, Discord often shows me as offline even if I'm online, because I use it. The majority of my usage is from my phone. So yeah, that's always with me. It's so you have an iPhone, but they can be a pain. Yeah. Sketch, Nexus 5 just has boot looping issues and issues with the connector. Oh. Connector is a rough part to have issues with. So I'm trying to figure out, as we're talking, I'm still trying to figure out what the symbology is on this map, because clearly we have these like intersections which indicate intersections indicate that we have, you know, puzzles, events, etc. We have the circle, so let's see, those don't look down, and there's no way in are linked to those. I'm trying to figure out, so jumping through hoops, which leads, oh, I didn't mean to click, but okay, guess we're here. So you require jumping through some hoops. This one looped us back around, right? This brought us here, which is the whole, like, push the thing, move the platform. Some challenges may be far harder than they first appear. Yeah, so the butterfly effect. I guess the ping is where it was. I'm also trying to figure out, so we have the large squares, and then we have the large squares, and so the arrows are indicating that it wraps around to somewhere. We've determined that. The snubbed terminal lines, I'm not certain if that means that I just still have to progress there. Like, I see that there's a path that exists, but I haven't gone along it. What if I travel here? Do I have enough stuff to do this? Okay. I don't think I have enough to do this. I think I have to go to one puzzle back from this. Oh. To make sure that I have an additional cube. We're gonna see. A lot of this game is dealing with futzing with your assumptions. Oh, yeah. We need more to get through here, so... Where was that? That was down here. Which means... Start off... Can I grab any of these? So we... The block there. Lets me through. Put that there. I can't grab that yet, so we do this. Grab that. Which we use to plonk into here. Plonk is a technical term. We grab you to let us brace you, to let us snag you, to let us snag you. Let us snag you. Let us do that. Let us do that. To snag you. To snag you. Dins, I'm making you want to play this again? Good. That's a good response to be having. Nah, seriously though, this is just so fun. Simpson, all you see is moving blocks. Yup. And tigers. Antichamber. Welcome on in. Yo, if there's like a mass wave of people playing through this again, I'd say that's a we can go home. Well done. We did the thing. So now I'm left with the problem again. There's multiple ways to approach a situation. So, is this just telling me that I have to come back through the other way? Possibly. So we need... I think I get some sense of what it's telling me. So... we see... looks like there's yellow sunbursts. Oh no, that's preventing you from bringing blocks through. You know if there's a way to check last time played on Steam? It should just say, you know, last played. That said, the other way to check it might be, depending on if you earned an achievement the last time you played it, would be to check your achievement get dates. So, Sketch saying, telling Dinsdale, how much you remember? It's not a whole lot. Tigers, yeah, folks were mentioning earlier that the speedruns for this are insane. You have a really badly done full playthrough of this on YouTube 3D. Oh my god. You got the devs' attention. Oh. That's awesome, Tigress. So, we're dealing with non-Euclidean space. Multiple ways to approach a situation. Possibly telling us that this is just the wrong line of approach. I think that was a kitty box. Place where we get stuck. The kitty box term that I'm starting to throw around is actually based off of Carl Sagan 42's terminology. He mostly streams and does YouTube content for what is it? Super Mario Maker. I say mostly does that. He's actually a PhD in microbiology. So that's his day job, if you will, or at least doing research and stuff with that. But he talks about how, or he uses the term Carl box for like just the box that Carl gets stuck in. And wait a second, guys, I'm a dingus. Okay, so right, hold on. How do I do this? Am I a dingus? Hold on. So can I do this? Am I a dingus? What am I thinking? I've got like most of an idea. What happens? Oh God. I think I see the answer. Hold up. So that was, we have to start off here. Because we need 3 cubes. Okay, I think I see. Boom. 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 As I run into the glass. Boom. 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 Minecraft tower. We're doing the cobble pillar trick. Okay. Boom. Huzzah! Boom. And boom! I got 3 blocks through the door! Woo! Okay, sorry about that. Circling back to chat for a moment. I was so engrossed in that I just completely missed, like, a dozen lines of text coming up. So Skynote, let's see, random, it says on the Steam library page, the last play bit, yep. Sky, the speedrun for this is really dumb. Tigers, oh, it looks like the speedrun's got even more insane. You're not going to say how short they are, though. Okay, fair. So I'm getting the sense that if the game is typically completed in an order of magnitude of hours, then we're talking probably minutes on speedrun. But I don't know what plurality thereof. No, worse. Speedruns aside, this is really worth replaying at least once casually so you know what you're doing. Staged. Tigers, this can look really good in 3D if you ever get a chance to play it on a 3D monitor. Duly noted. I probably won't ever because that's not the kind of expense that I can justify it anymore. And also, I don't know how I'd respond to that. Like, it's not that I have a problem with 3D usually. It's that I don't know. Like, if I had some experience with things like a 3DS, then maybe I could speak to it better, but... Sketch. Tower of Lapis is not as impressive as the Tower of Pimps. Din's even waiting for that solution for hours. Well, I say as I inhale my own spit, or at least attempt to say, me running around for hours and stuff I went around elsewhere and did other things. And then I circled back to this. That's the way that I work on stuff. That's why the hardest thing for me is that last thing in a game that you have to do, that there's no other choice to do anything else. That's the part that's hardest for me. Is the part when everything's converging. But if I have the ability to just circle back around to things, as usual, Kitty is figuring out the complicated stuff faster than this. Sketch. Oh, hey. Yeah. Looks like the sub did run out. Random. I don't think it's been hours. It's been plural hours, I think, because that was I think I came across this in hour 1. Or suddenly occurs to you the puzzle, that puzzle's similar to the river crossing puzzle. It is really. Just in terms of the fundamental flow of it, it's very similar. It's funny, I used to struggle more with things like the river crossing puzzles than folks might imagine, just because it's one of those things where I'd actually think too quickly through things, and sort of my internal auto check would spit back, nope, that can't, nope, that can't, and I'd get spliced between solutions in my head and think that I checked it. Stuff. Mace, you literally can't see 3D effects. And Tigers, you just looked it up. You last played this January 31st. Yeah, 6 years. Purchase date not played. Fair. Be easier to check with watching a 3D film, but your sister can't do 3D because lazy eye. Ah. Yeah, that would mess with depth perception shenanigans. Sketch. Hardest part of any game for you is thinking at all. Yeah. Probably why you did really well in this one. Simpson, you worry that you wouldn't get on with VR, but also expensive. Yeah. 3D movies I generally have no problem with. Like, motion sickness is not an issue for me. So, I think that was the kitty box over here, but we're just going to confirm. Oh god, I'm running into a wall. Oh right, this is the double wall. So hold on. We're gonna do 2 things. We're gonna look. That opens that. And we can't bring blocks through there. So we're not going to pursue that for the moment, but we know that that does, in fact, work the way we think it does. So we do that. We plunk that there. We grab that now that or no, does that? No, I have to leave the cube there, don't I? At least if this is Euclidean, which is a very big if in this game. Sage, you're thinking of starting a route to speedrun a game that you're 90% certain you're one of the only people who remembers it. Worse, there's always more hidden fans for games than you think. Sketch saying 3D just doesn't interest you. You'll wait for really, really well done AR. Fair enough. I can definitely respect that. Tigress, you have a PlayStation 3D display that you use as your main monitor. It was made for cheap 3D for the PS3 way back and then bombed, so everyone clearanced it out. Cheap! Okay, yeah. Staged. You believe it works, but it's hard to find it. This is one where you've looked up on the fan sites, and it's all sites that have gone down 10 years ago. So now, we do that. Now, like I said, my concern is with getting through there. So the question is, if I pass through, we're going to do this to be on the safer side. Okay. Yes, I do have to... Okay. So we have to leave that there, which means... grab that, I guess. Use that to... How trusting am I? Not. I'm not trusting this. Crap. But I have to for the moment. So that's a jump and do something. So that requires 4 blocks. So that requires 4. But I don't currently have 4. Ah. Let me play around with triggering these. So this side opens. That side closes. Mode. If you can't find too many others, well, hey, free world record. Sketch it. At least it had fan sites. Yeah, staged. He's been telling me about it before, and he streamed it once. Magic and Mayhem, also known as Duel the Mage Wars in EU. Tigers. Never heard of it? Yep. Sketch. It's not that old. Staged. It was published by Bethesda and promptly orphaned. So let's see. Yeah, we're at the point of testing interactions. Oh, right. I don't have that one braced currently. So, interaction testing. Gosh, I can't... Oh, dang it, you're right. I'm a dingus MQ. I forgot to do that. Usually I have a blind tag at the start of blind runs, because even though I have, like, the Twitch tags, it lets me... I just... Yeah, hold... Random, but then the puzzle trolls might Crap! Crap. I did not mean to back out of that. Give me 1 sec. Boom. Should update now. So. And if the puzzle trolls show up, that just means that the banhammer gets taken out. Or, well, realistically, not the banhammer. We tend to be nicer about stuff. Sketch. Just as a separate chat for spoilers for people to rage at his stupidity. I've contemplated doing spoiler chat available on the Twitch side of things. Really, the biggest thing is it puts a bigger burden on folks like the mods and stuff. So until or unless we hit popular demand for it. We do have the Discord channel that is available for it, and which basically you hop into the spoilers channel for whatever the current stuff is. Yeah, MQ noting, unless they're being malicious, it's just message deletions, no hard feelings, mistakes. Yeah, basically, it's loosely call it a 3-strike sort of rule. Like, slip-ups happen. Especially when you're trying to talk about a puzzle game in a way that doesn't give stuff away. Like, come on. There's an art to it. So, crap happens. And literally, for anyone who's wondering, literally, with the kind of hints and stuff that I can read from things, just reading into stuff, some of the smallest offhand remarks might be, might wind up being hints. So, okay, so, excuse me, so the spinny wheel is where we started. The gray block in stuff indicates the path we went through, and this indicates the last bit. Ah! Yes, it saved! MQ, you might have made one earlier this stream even. You had to rewatch the footage though. May have misheard me at a point. Ah. You don't know this game, so you can't spoil it. Ah, but the problem is that it's also speculation and stuff. Also, every time I look back, there's like 3 times as many chat messages as I thought. If I miss anyone's messages, I apologize profusely. Literally just skimming stuff, I sometimes miss things, so... Blind totally equals blindfold. Antichamber reinstalled. Yep. I got that one, Magus. Magus told me to miss this message. Oh. And... yeah, MQ noting spoiling something is a very wide range. Anything that puts an idea in someone's head that they wouldn't have had before can be seen as spoiling. I don't generally hold to that strictest view. Basically, left my own devices if I feel that there's any particular risk of being spoiled by venturing into a certain circle, whether it's the... I didn't join the La Mulana Discord for, like, a year, because even though I was doing stuff with it and actively hanging out with a bunch of the folks who were there, I didn't want to be putting myself in an environment where I would have a high risk of spoilers coming up. So... Random, speaking of spoilers, reminds me of some of the annoyance you had to deal with when someone you mod for did Doki Doki. Yeah, that's a common one. No, it's... You could... I've literally hung out in other people's chats, and just an offhand remark that has nothing to do with stuff has kicked off an idea in my head that then, you know, turns into a solution for something. That's something that I do sometimes. It's part of it is just the way that my mind works. So... yeah, MQ noting with, talking about, like, possible puzzle solutions and stuff. If you're right, you've spoiled a solution. If you're wrong, you've removed a possibility and potentially placed an idea in their head. Random. Lots of it with the Doki Doki streaming. Lots of annoying people were all like, hey, don't look at chat. There's going to be spoilers. And you're like, what the fuck? You guys do realize what you're doing, right? And Mega, so if you talk about Xenogear mechanics, it would give a hint to an irrelevant game. That also comes down... So, there are some folks who basically avoid discussions of any games they have not played that they might ever have an interest in playing. I don't go to that length. The only games that I go to that length with are ones that I have come across and gone, that would be a good stream game. At which point, I basically vanish at the first mention of its existence and avoid, you know, looking at and just avoid information regarding. The good news is because I tend to stream indie games, I don't tend to run into the rampant spoiler problems that you do with a lot of things like AAA titles. Sketch. Extreme art of oil. Avoid spoilers. No, and... luckily you don't talk to people, so it's not really a big deal. No, it's... I try to be mindful about... And... crap, I talked about the other day with the Kingdom Hearts series. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to play Dream Drop Distance when it came out because that was a 3DS game. So I didn't give a crap about those spoilers because I cared more about the experience of the world and stuff. Now, later on, I did get a chance to play it for a little bit, and I decided that I generally wasn't a fan of the mechanics and implementation, but I should give it another shake, a fair shake again at some point. But I also watched a friend platinum that game on PS4 for the 2.8 Kingdom Hearts release, and I want nothing to do with platinuming it. To say it's a chore to get a platinum in Dream Drop Distance on PS4 is not fair to chores. Yeah. Simpson, I think you're talking about the same thing as I am. Kingdom Hearts drop something. Yeah, Dream Drop Distance. So, anywho, because it saved, it saved... Is it that... It might be something where because we got this far and, like, implemented that, now if we pop back to this point, we'll have access to these 3 cubes. I hope that's how they do it. That would be very friendly. So... So how do we do this? 1 cube there. 2 there. Okay. I have to... Let's see. We're gonna test like this. Okay. That does do that. So this side opens. Crap, I can't test the other case that I want to test. Well, I might have to restart this chunk. Yeah. So we need to return to there. Actually, what was through here? It's like more cube shenanigans. And I don't have any cubes walking in. I think. Oh. Hmm? Yeah. I don't get to bring those. So... now we are at this step. So the case that I keep talking about. That opens. This wants a 4th cube. Where do I get a 4th cube from? At least I think, because we want one for that area. To keep that open so that I can bring this cube with me. And to keep this one open so that I can close doors behind me. What happens if we place it both ends of this? That eliminates the laser. So, if I can get the placement right, that is. Boom. So that prevents that from closing. One out there is still keeping that open. So am I able to retrieve any sort of cube? which is the other option that comes to mind. Also, it's possible that this door only opens if I don't have a cube there. We have this bit, so... I'm gonna assume for a moment we go this way. Oh, crap. Got it. Oh, oops. The consequences of one choice can cut us off from making others. Oh, great. That's exactly what I want to hear right now. Oh. That gets us another cube. But I have to let that platform go. So now we take these. Yeah. Which means we want 3 cubes for this. So this is where we go for our 4th cube. So this one was... we were just getting a cat. I think? Maybe? Were we? No. Final hurdle. Okay, final hurdle is where we were. So we take these. We do the thing. Then leads us into here. And there's this shaft as well. So this is where we go to get the 4th cube. How can I do this? We place this here. This leaves me with the problem. If I cross that beam, then we get stuck. So gosh, this is a little frustrating. Not like bad frustrating, just the We're gonna... No, wings are the substance of the place you're talking about. Wings, please, dear. So... It's... I know this was several minutes of a sketch talking about... You're just waiting for the ultimate compilation for Kingdom Hearts. Okay, so see you in a few decades. I love the series, but... So we're gonna check what's here. Bringing no blocks. So path might just be different. This is the don't look down. Can I can't go back. Hold up. We're gonna do something a sec. So I need final hurdle. Actually, stupid check time. Okay, so that does not open all the green doors. Four and four. And four. And then just two up there. So this requires like a lot of blocks. Some outcomes are more favorable than others. So this... We're gonna try something. I don't know if this is like a cord door. I don't think that it is. I think these are individually one block thick and drop. Yeah. We've got a few more minutes of this, and then I will have to wrap up for the night. So we're doing this again. I could bring 2 blocks with me. That's insufficient. Which then leaves me with a door leading there, which... Just confirming. Yeah, those are... Unless... So that's the closing one. What does this door, or this thing do? See, I've locked myself. Come on. Being an entrepreneur! So... Slide this in. Okay. Damn it. Seeing if we can get one of these in as a door is dropping. I'm having difficulty with it, though. So this opens these. This opens those. The step that I'm stuck on is getting that. Wait. No, still dumb. So I have to be able to get through there with the 3 blocks. So I place one here. I block the laser so that it doesn't close. We're gonna test on a reset version of this sec, because final hurdle. Hurdle's a type of jump. Nope. Trying this again, seeing if it's possible. Yes! So I just have to get good at execution. Maybe? Does this solve the problem? Does it? So this opens those 2 doors. I need that door to be open when I cross the pair of lasers there so that I can brace it open. Can I do this off of 1 block? Hold on. Can I do the jump off of 1 block, or does it require 2? I have a feeling it requires 2. Oh, yeah. So it requires 2. I think. We're trying to confirm and make sure that my jumping is sensible. Not sensible, not just awful tier. Too far away. Nope. Nope. Using the color to tell me whether I've broken it. Yeah. So with 2 I can get over that. Which leaves me with still that takes 2. So jumping over it has the same kind of issue as the existing plan of attack did. No. Why am I being silly? What am I missing? These two drop. Yeah. We're still left with the door problem. Because even if I can brace this open, so I could hypothetically go around and grab. So what happened? Okay, so that calls the elevator down. And this sends it up. Does this do anything for me? Because I can reach this from over here. That's no problem. I said wings. I said wings staged. If we don't ever trigger that. Verifying what I observed down here. Need a cube. So they put these panels here so that I can't do like silly things from across the way. Well, come on in. Mind if I call you? Here's a question. How many people ask if they can call you? Stop! Nah. Well, come on in. I hope you enjoy your time hanging out here. How are you doing today? So let's see. This problem we ran into before was that this cuts off access higher. Good to be here. It's been a while since you've seen this game. How's it going? It's going really well. I'm seriously enjoying it. This is our first session of it. We're heading towards the end of the session. That's because I need to do little things like eat food. Yeah, this leaves us with the problem of, can't get up. Definitely a personal problem. No, this has been going really well. Done a whole bunch of stuff, having an absolute blast while doing it. This isn't gonna get me anywhere, but we're trying it anyways. Come on. So let's see. Oh, welcome on in. Furiously Winking. I gotta say, y'all have some pretty fantastic names here. Yeah, welcome on in. So let's see. Yeah, this is apparently a no-starter. Unless there's an alternate way out of this. But I think that we've already cut ourselves off from... Unless there's a solution to be had from locking ourselves in here. Which, knowing this game, would be entirely plausible. Ah! Trying to think if there's anything else that immediately comes to mind. Jumping through hoops. So... Window of Opportunity led to Rings Within Darkness. What else did Window of Opportunity lead to? So red was the first color that we had? What does the green path do? Because there's... The world looks different on the other side. Oh, hey! We suddenly have cubes. We have cubes, guys! You think he's the same kind of wings as last time? Sounds good. There's so many cubes. So now those lasers are linked. You see that? And then this area is an anti-cube zone. So then we take these. And now there's pink? Two is what... So we were on the green side. I need... I think it's red, maybe? Few steps backwards might keep you moving forward. Oh, so that's a thing. It looks different on the other side. So green was in this direction. Blue's the opposite. But red. No, it was the blue way. Window of opportunity. Okay, so we know that. We've gone down that path. And red's where we came from. Means the green is where we're trying to go. We're gonna put our ducks in a row down here. Cool. They exist still. Oh. Okay. So we have a set of blocks. So I have to block all of the lasers? Trying to figure this out. What have we got here? If I was smart, I'd also be building down. I don't know why I'm working so hard to block these. Other than that, it seems like a solid plan. This is insufficient to do so, though. Which begs the question of, what are we doing with this? Uh-huh. I don't have to block them all. I just have to block enough. Right? Maybe? I don't even have to do that, do I? No, I do. So, it is narrow enough to get through. I think that's just a no cube zone. No. Okay. Hold the phone. I've been assuming a great deal. Yeah, so those all die. So these all vanish into the aether when I pick them up. I don't know if there's any way to move them across. Things look different on the other side. What's the idea that we're getting at here? I know I said I was supposed to wrap up, but this kind of seized me. Too many lasers. Okay. Wait. Is there any way? There's so many cubes. He's actually home. He got to work from home today because he couldn't get into work. Too many lasers. So that opens. Is there a way to handle these? Still like the idea of it only being one direction that we have to handle. It feels like something that this would do. Nope. Crap. He's just giving me the look of why you don't pay attention to me. Where the heck did Ditto Chew go? Oh, against my chair. Dang it. He doesn't care. Ditto Chew is just chill, no problem. Yeah, I do need to wrap up in a sec. I'm giving it another minute or two to see if I get any, like, strokes of inspiration on stuff. So the biggest thing that came to mind with this is thinking in terms of how to most efficiently block off an area. Accidental pun that I'm running with on, for example, starting to think like this, and then I don't have enough. It really is too many lasers. Welcome on in, Ludrel. Please yell at me if I say your name incorrectly. I've been having a blast with this game. We're getting close to the end of the stream. It's close to time for me to wrap up, sadly. But oops. Let's see. How am I? So hold on. How many? Let me think of this in terms of the bingo problem that I was trying to figure out the one day. Okay. So, we have, let's say, how many wide do I need in order to be able to walk through? Oh, that's narrower than I thought. So I need 2 wide area, maybe? Can I walk between? Can't walk between 2Z. Can I walk between 3Z? I can walk between 3Zs. This is still leaving me thinking about the fact that there's a bunch of blocks that are over here. The other side. Because that's what the world looks different on the other side. We have 4 set there. One of the things to be mindful of, because this is labeled as a blind stream, it means no spoilers and speculation in chat. I surmise that that's why that just happened, but for what it's worth, we've had that happen to a couple folks this stream. No biggie. I don't think I can get this to an angle where I get to keep these. Kitty's smart most days. She'll get there. Yeah, I didn't suppose it was anything like that. That's the other path from window of opportunity. Going both ways. Running through a problem won't always give the right results. Oh! Oh, hey. We have a source of blocks. Oop. But I can't quite wedge anything in there to deal with the lasers. Is this... 4. We've seen 2. So now that we have this. Come up this way. So that's a source of blocks if we handle it correctly. Oh! Is that on the okay, that's on the exterior. I was like, wait, is that on the interior of these? Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be... So this cube is at the center. All of that. There's the creepy dude. There's the logo. There's the cats and the string. Orbity shenanigans. When you absorb your surroundings, you may notice that things that you didn't see before. There's a cricket. Trying to track it down. If I just... When you absorb your surroundings, you may notice things that you didn't see before. I had the spectrum idea with this. So started off with magenta, goes to red, into orange, yellow, into green, into turquoise, into turquoise, into indigo, into violet. This is just a loop. But if we loop back towards green, we keep following green. So if we follow green to green to green, green to green to green to green, it brings us here. This is the one where we keep curling around. Like, pick a direction, curl around, and just keep going. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Wait, and this brings us back to here. Hold on. This is window of opportunity. I need green. Come on. I need green. Maybe? I don't know if this did anything for me. I might be mixing up my puzzles. The world looks different on the other side. Done 2. Heading back this way. So window of opportunity. Let's keep an eye on making sure that I still have my my cubes. Does this help me? Look a little harder, and you'll find a way forward. Suggests that there's something possibly in the darkness. Like, not a guarantee, but possible. You know. Okay, it was worth a shot. So... seeing if we can do anything with this load of blocks. That's the really big thing. Failing to see does not mean failing to progress. Could climb my way up, but I don't know that I want to do that. Some paths are clearer than others. No! No, 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 no. I don't want this. No. Gosh. That makes me a bit sad. If I'm completely honest, the fact that I fell into this, I hate this particular loop. Well, it's not the first time you've had trouble navigating non-Euclidean space. Yeah, true. Yeah, so that's a dead end. That's what the rounded ends mean. At least that's what I'm assuming. What was running into trouble? Oh! It's this one. Anything? Okay, so they go spastic. What non-Euclidean space? The entire one that we've been in for this, So if I can get a load of blocks and take them across there, that might be useful. But yeah, I think that's about where we're at for the day. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I'm tired. And we've been going for what, like 4 hours now? Yeah. And this has been like mind-bending shenaniganery. So here, tell you what. While I figure out what's going on, I'm gonna say have a kitten. What do I mean by have a kitten? I mean that. So, nah, this is fantastic. I'm so glad that I've been taking you guys up on this recommendation. It is incredible. You saw how I was supposed to end and keep track of time, and I was doing great right up until the very end of that, and it was just continuing to absorb my attention and capture it. So let me take a quick glance at who all is live. Let's see. I'm seeing... No, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. I've had a blast with this, and I'd be having fun. Yeah, on my own with this, but it gets turned up to 11 when I'm hanging out with you guys, and you know, can share in my failures and, well, successes and shenaniganery, all of that. So I'm trying to figure out where we're sending the love today, because I think I have not gotten to watch this individual nearly enough yet, as in I really need to, now that my PC's set up again, I need to sit down and do so. But one of our other viewers put me onto this guy, Careless Rex. And one of the big things that he was doing for a while was... One of the big things he was doing for a while was, and I don't know if it's still ongoing, it was a playthrough of all the Final Fantasy games that started, like, in December. But this guy, he's got a fantastic hat, friendly, chill dude, you know, he's currently going through some Super Mario Maker viewer levels. So we're going to send that love right on over to Careless Rex. I know we did our first raid the other day. I don't know, did y'all enjoy that experience? Because usually we throw the host so that you guys don't get booted into someone else's chat if you've been hanging out lurking and don't want to be kicked over to somewhere else. So if anyone has any thoughts, please share. For those who maybe new here, hi, I'm Kitty. Well, Kittybard, as opposed to the kitty on the screen. But now we tend to do a bunch of like blind playthroughs of oftentimes puzzles, but also things like platformers, etc. Pretty much always indie games though. And now I've got 3 games that we're currently working on. We've been playing through The Witness for a while, and I'm finally getting back to that after moving. So that's on Monday, and on Wednesday we're going to be continuing A Hat in Time, which, oh my god, I was like a giddy little kid the entire way through. And then on Friday, we're going to be coming right on back to Antichamber, and gosh, there's so much stuff. I've been loving all of this, but I don't know what the state of my mind is going to be next week. It might just be a puddle on the floor. I'm glad that I just accepted that geometry wasn't going to work when I walked into this, though. Like, 3 steps into the game, no. Just nope. What is geometry? What is Euclidean geometry? Clearly a figment of our collective imaginations. Your brain is already mush. I don't know. I can't speak to what you've gotten going on, Simpson, but to be fair, watching this is probably also a mind-bending experience. So, where's the stuff? Yeah, I think we're gonna go. We'll throw a host over to Careless Rex. So I'm probably gonna spend a few minutes over there as well, just hanging out before I have to skitter because we've got food on the way. In any case, I know I'm just talking a blue streak right now, but it's that time. And it bites. We gotta wrap up. Nah, I hope you guys have a great evening or morning or whatever the heck time of day it is, wherever you are. And, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. And, see you guys next week. And in the interim, keep being awesome. Take care.